students, today we are going to discuss about lithium batteries. The batteries which consists of lithium as anode irrespective of the cathode is called as lithium batteries. Lithium is a lightweight metal, hence they are widely used in lightweight metal. Hence, they are widely used in mobile phones. Lithium batteries are classified into two types. One is the lithium primary battery, and second one is lithium cells or rechargeable cells. First one is lithium primary battery. The most popular lithium primary battery is lithium manganese dioxide battery. It is a irreversible battery. So hence it is belongs to primary battery. So here the anode is lithium and cathode is manganese dioxide. Electrolytic solution is mixture of propylene carbonate and dimethoxyethane with combination of lithium perchlorate. Now coming to what is the anodic reaction. Students, you have to remember in mind. So in any electrochemical cell, anode and cathode are immersed in their electrolytic solution, and those two are electrically connected, and electrons are passed from anode to cathode. Now coming to anodic reaction. At anode, so lithium loses their electron and gets positive charge by the process of oxidation. At cathode, manganese dioxide accepts the electrons and produces lithium manganese dioxide. So what is the cell reaction? So here the cell reaction is cancellation of electrons and lithium ions. What are the reactants? Lithium plus manganese oxide. Lithium plus manganese oxide gives rise lithium manganese oxide. So this cell is a cheap cell, and also it provides plus 3.4 voltage. So this amount is twice that of dry cell and also NiCad battery. So now coming to what are the applications of lithium primary battery. Lithium primary battery is widely used in fully automatic cameras, electronic devices like calculators, watches, etc. Now let us coming to the most important lithium batteries, lithium ion cells or rechargeable cells. In lithium ion cells, so instead of true oxidation and reduction, so here transport of lithium ions from one electrode to another electrode through electrolytic solution by the transport of electron through external circuit. So this is the principle in rechargeable cells or lithium ion cells. So for example, lithium ion cells, so mobile phone. So coming to here, anode is graphite. So carbon compound like graphite. Next one, cathode is lithium cobalt oxide, and electrolytic solution is lithium phosphorus hexafluoride or lithium boron tetrafluoride. Now coming to cell diagram. So here electrolytic solution is lithium phosphorus hexafluoride or lithium boron tetrafluoride. So usually, so here cathode is lithium cobalt oxide and anode is graphite like C6. So in place of true oxidation and reduction, here transport of some of the lithium ions from cathode like lithium cobalt oxide to anode like graphite. So through electrolytic solution by the transport of electrons. So this is the principle in lithium ion cells. Here the mainly three steps are involved in lithium ion cell. So one is the during cell construction. So that equal to here cell occurs in uncharged state. So there is no transport of lithium ions between electrodes. There is no transport of lithium ions between electrodes. Now coming to second step is if cell is charging. For example, mobile phone is charging. So which reaction takes place means here the following reaction takes place. Cathode like lithium cobalt oxide. So anode like graphite C6. So here some of the lithium ions are transferred from cathode to anode. So how many ions are transferred from cathode to anode means here X ions are transferred from cathode to anode. So LiX ions are transferred from lithium cobalt oxide to graphite. Hence it gets the state Li 1 minus X COO2 plus LiX C6. LiX C6. If lithium cobalt oxide consists of unit lithium ions, it donates X ions to graphite, hence it gets Li 1 minus X COO2 plus LiX C6. So this reaction takes place during cell charging. Whereas if cell is discharging, so like mobile phone is functioning, so the following reaction takes place. So here some of the Y ions, lithium ions are donates graphite to lithium cobalt oxide. So what are the reactant state? Li 1 minus X COO2 plus LiX C6. So in this stage, so graphite donates some ions to lithium cobalt oxide. So how many ions? Y ions donates to lithium cobalt oxide. So hence it gets Li 1 minus X COO2 plus Y plus Li X minus Y C6. Li X minus C6. So this means, so look this diagram. So here lithium cobalt oxide donates how many ions? X ions to graphite. So during cell charging. Next one, during cell discharging. So graphite donates how many ions? Y ions to lithium cobalt oxide. That equal to, here the X equal to amount of transfer of lithium ions from lithium cobalt oxide to graphite. Now coming to what is the meaning of Y? Y is nothing but amount of transfer of lithium ions from from graphite to lithium cobalt oxide, from Li X minus or C6 to lithium cobalt oxide. So students, I told in previous sessions at anode, so for example this is the nickel cadmium battery. So at anode oxidation takes place by loss of electron, at cathode reduction takes place by gain of electrons. But in lithium batteries you have to remember one thing in lithium batteries, so transport of lithium ions from one electrode to another electrode, so in place of true oxidation and reduction. So instead of true oxidation and reduction, transport of lithium ions from one electrode to another electrode through electrolytic solution by the transport of electrons through electrical circuit. Thank you.